If you're looking to get up to speed quickly, you're in the right place. Today, we're getting into manifestation.
Right, and specifically its connection to positive thinking. It's a fascinating area.
Definitely. We've looked at some interesting material, and our goal really is to understand how focusing our thoughts, especially the positive ones, might shape our reality.
Yeah, it's all about that idea of turning thoughts into tangible outcomes through, well, intention, belief, and then taking action.
So manifestation itself.
Yeah.
How do the sources define it, basically?
At its heart, it's described as that process, thoughts becoming reality.
Huh.
It hinges on like three things: knowing what you intend, really believing it's possible.
Okay.
And then, this is key, actually doing things that align with that intention.
Right, the action part. So let's unpack the positive thinking element. It's more than just hoping for the best, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's not passive wishing. The sources emphasize actively visualizing your goals, seeing them.
And believing you can actually achieve them.
Exactly. Genuinely believing. The idea is that this focus on positive outcomes, it naturally starts to align your, let's say, energy and your actions towards that goal.
Okay, so a positive mindset has a real impact then.
Seems so. The material suggests it fosters growth, motivation.
Confidence too, I'd imagine.
Big time. Think about it.
Yeah.
If you truly believe you can succeed, you're just much more likely to take those bigger, maybe riskier steps needed to get there.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you don't believe, why try hard? Right, precisely. But the material's clear. It's not actual magic. You can't just think about $1 million and have it appear.
No, definitely not. It's stressed that it's not about ignoring reality or difficulties. It's more about how you approach things.
How so?
Well, a positive outlook can help you reframe challenges. See a setback as a learning opportunity instead of a dead end.
Okay.
And it might make you more aware of opportunities you'd otherwise miss. Plus, it definitely influences how quickly and how well you bounce back from setbacks.
So your mindset kind of acts like a filter.
That's a good way to put it. A filter for how you see and interact with the world around you.
Are there specific, techniques people use for this? The sources mentioned some.
Yeah, they touched on a few common ones. Affirmations, for example.
Those positive statements you repeat.
Exactly. And visualization, actively imagining yourself already having achieved the goal, feeling it.
Okay.
And also gratitude journaling, focusing on what's good right now. That seems to help reinforce belief in possibilities.
And the underlying idea is that doing these things consistently could lead to actual changes, like better relationships or career boosts.
That's the connection the sources draw. Over time, these practices might subtly shift your behavior.
How does that work practically?
Well, think of it like building evidence for yourself. By focusing on positive potentials and nurturing that belief, you might start acting in ways that make those potentials more real.
For instance?
Someone using affirmations about their skills might tackle a tough work project with more confidence. And that confidence could lead to better performance, maybe even a promotion. It becomes a sort of positive cycle.
Right. Now, let's be real. Some people hear manifestation and think it's just wishful thinking.
Mm-hmm.
The sources acknowledge that skepticism.
They do, and it's understandable.
So what's the more, maybe, grounded perspective? Does psychology weigh in?
It does. From a psychological view, there's a lot of support for the idea that our mindset heavily influences our behavior.
And behavior drives results.
Exactly. Positive thinking, in this context, isn't about pretending problems don't exist. It's about consciously choosing to focus your attention and energy on solutions, on growth, on what's possible within reality.
So it's a strategy almost.
You could say that. A strategic way to manage your focus and effort, which impacts your actions and your resilience when things get tough.
Okay, so summing this up, this deep dive suggests manifestation isn't necessarily mystical, but maybe more of a practical approach.
That seems to be the angle. Leveraging positive thinking to engage with the world in a way that makes desired outcomes more likely.
It's about intentionally directing your thoughts and beliefs.
Which then guides your actions and ultimately can influence the path your life takes. Yeah.
All right, so the big takeaway here seems to be the genuine power our thoughts, particularly a positive mindset, can have on what we do and what we experience.
Mm-hmm. It's quite profound when you think about it.
Definitely. So here's something to chew on. Think about one specific area of your life. How might your current mindset be shaping things there, for better or worse? And maybe what's just one small shift you could make starting today to deliberately focus on the positive potential in that area? Worth considering. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.